This is the video to show you how to register for the Zoom simulation. So here's the Zoom simulation. We have a video to show you how to play the simulation, but this is the video to show you how to register. The important thing you need to know to register is that this is the class code, WIN 2024, and also that I am Professor Nugent. So when you go into, you want to click on register. You can't sign in, you want to click on register. Then click on student, because you are not the instructor, I am. Click on student. Okay, so here's where you fill out, you're going to fill out your student information. Use your real first name, not your nickname. So if your first name is Michael, you don't put in Mike, you put in Michael. Then your last name, your email address, you can put in any email address you want. I would think that your Stony Brook email address would be the best one to use. Create a username and password you're not going to forget, or save, when you create the username and password, make sure you save it to your browser, or use the username and password that you're pretty familiar with so you don't forget it, because I won't be able to retrieve it for you. And then click Not a Robot and continue the registration. Okay, so once you click the green register button on step 1, it's going to push you over to step 2. Now, there are no activation codes for this class, so you're going to have to click the Buy Now button, and that will open up a cart here. Make sure it says 1, so you only pay for 1, and then click the checkout button and follow the instructions to register for the simulation. Okay, so once you've registered, you want to log back in. So once you log back in, you're going to see play solo practice and select your professor. Now, play solo practice is something you can do. It's not a requirement for the course, but if you want to have practice on how the simulation works, or maybe when you watch my how-to video, you can type the numbers in along in the practice round. But you could use the practice round however you wish to help improve your chances of getting that full score. Now, if you forget your login, there's a button down here for forget your login. And if you want to reference the student manual to learn how the manual how the game is played, you can click this and download it here. Now, most importantly, once you registered and you're on this page, so you registered, you pay for the simulation, and then you log back in with your new username and password, you want to click on Select Your Professor. Then select me, Mike Nugent, I'm your professor. Then select WIN 2024, that's our course. So once you see Mike Nugent as your professor and WIN 2024, click Submit. Now, you can click on Play Team Competition. This is where you're going to click in here to Play Team Competition. And so you're in my section, Professor Nugent, Class 2024. And now the next thing you want to do is create your company. So you're going to click on Create Your Company. And then you want to create a company name. You can create any name you want. Big Time Autos will be my name, and I'll just put myself in as the only team member. So we're each going to be a company of 1. And once I'm done, you can ignore the mission statement. Click on Submit Company Data. Okay, so now my company is created, Big Time Autos, and I can start working on the simulation. And I have to complete the sales, marketing, production, and finance page. If you go back to the announcement for the course, which is back here, if you go to the announcement for the course, you'll find the separate video on how to enter in the data and play the first round of the simulation. So this will be the step-by-step instructions on an example of how to complete the first round, so you see how the mechanics of the simulation work. Okay, thank you for your time, and I hope you found this registration video helpful.